What makes a buyer walk into one home and instantly think, yes, this is the one? But then another home with the same number of bedrooms, same square footage, and even a similar price leaves them feeling, meh. After more than 30 years in marketing and 9 years helping Northwest Indiana homeowners buy and sell real estate, I can tell you the difference is often presentation. Because buyers don't just purchase a house, they purchase the feeling of what their life could look like inside that home. Home staging is the strategic process of preparing a home to highlight its best features, create an emotional connection, and help buyers imagine themselves living there. Today, I'll be sharing 10 staging strategies that I use with my sellers in Munster, Crown Point, and all around Northwest Indiana to help their homes stand out and sell faster. Why my approach to staging is different. Hi, I'm Liz Rytel-Mudroncik with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Connections. One of the things I've learned after decades in marketing is that successful product launches start long before the product ever hits the market. And yes, I look at home listings the same way. Before a home goes live, I focus on 3 things: preparation, making sure the home is market ready; presentation, showing the home in its very best light; and psychology, understanding what makes buyers emotionally connect and say, I can see myself living here. That's the difference between simply listing a home and strategically positioning it to sell. How to stage your home to sell faster in Northwest Indiana. Number 1, win buyers before they walk through the door. Does curb appeal really matter when selling a home? Absolutely. Buyers begin forming opinions before they even ever step inside. A swept walkway, fresh landscaping, seasonal flowers, a clean front door, and a welcoming entry immediately communicate this home has been loved and cared for. Here in Northwest Indiana, where our weather takes a toll on homes through all 4 seasons, these little exterior details make a big impact. Step 2, the first 10 seconds matter. When buyers walk through the front door, they're not just evaluating your home, they're imagining their future there. So what do they see? What do they smell? A bright, inviting space, or yesterday's mail, a pile of shoes, and enough dog toys to open up a pet store? And trust me, I say that as someone who has 2 rescue dogs herself, and understands exactly how dogs can command a room without even trying. The goal isn't to make your home look like nobody lives there. The goal is to make it easier for someone else to imagine that they do. Step 3, let light do the heavy lifting. One of the most common questions I hear is, how can I make a home feel brighter before selling? And my answer is simple: light. Open those blinds, wash the windows, pull back the heavy curtains, replace burned out light bulbs. A bright home brings a larger, cleaner feel and makes everything more welcoming. And yes, that one light bulb in the hallway that you stopped noticing months ago, buyers will notice. Step 4, stop living in your home and start marketing it. This is where my marketing background comes into play. When you're selling your home, you have to make a mindset shift. You're no longer decorating for your daily life. You're presenting your home to the marketplace. That means removing distractions, clearing countertops, reducing excess furniture, decluttering closets by half. Yes, I said half. And packing away very personal items. My rule, if you haven't used it in 6 months, put it in a box. You're going to be packing it up soon anyway. Step 5, create a boutique hotel feeling in the primary bedroom. Your primary bedroom should feel like a retreat. Think boutique hotel, fresh white bedding, fluffy pillows, matching lamps, clear nightstands. You don't want buyers to say they have a beautiful bedroom. You want them to think, I can picture myself waking up here. Step 6, make your kitchen tell a story. What is the most important room to stage when selling a home? For many buyers, it's the kitchen. Whether I'm helping prepare a home in Munster, a family home in Crown Point, or a maintenance-free villa in Cedar Lake, the kitchen is where buyers picture their everyday lives. Morning coffee, family dinners, holiday celebrations, conversations around the island. Clear the counters and add simple touches like fresh flowers or fruit or a small plant. And remember, you're not simply selling cabinets and countertops, you're selling the moments that will happen around them. Step 7, appeal to all 5 senses. Should you use candles and air fresheners before a showing? Here's my honest answer. Please don't try to cover up pet odors with 17 vanilla candles. Buyers know. Try fresh air, clean fabrics, freshly washed bedding, a comfortable temperature, a home that feels clean. Those things will always win. Step 8, add warmth without adding clutter. The best stage homes feel welcoming, but not crowded. A soft throw blanket, a healthy plant, fresh flowers, a simple tray on the coffee table. Small details create an emotional connection, and emotional connections often lead to stronger buyer interest. Step 9, create lifestyle moments. This is one of my favorite marketing techniques. An empty patio is just a patio, but you add 2 chairs, a small table, and a pitcher of lemonade. Now it becomes the place where someone imagines ending a summer evening. A reading nook becomes a peaceful escape. A breakfast corner becomes the beginning of a family's day. Great staging tells a story before a buyer ever says a word. Step 10, spend smart, not big. Do you need to completely renovate your home before selling? Typically, no. One of the biggest mistakes I see sellers make is investing money in the wrong improvements. Before my clients spend $1, I walk through their home and help them decide what will make the biggest impact. Some changes are worth every penny. Others are expensive projects that won't move the needle. My job is to help you spend money wisely and focus on what buyers truly notice. So does home staging really help a home sell faster? In my experience, absolutely. A well-prepared and beautifully presented home photographs better online, attracts more buyer attention, and helps buyers form an emotional connection during a showing. And that's why I believe the best home sales come down to 3 things: preparation, presentation, and psychology. It's not about making your home perfect. It's about helping the right buyer fall in love with it. Again, I'm Liz Rytel-Mudroncik with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Connections. If you're thinking about selling your home in Northwest Indiana, I'd love to help you create a strategy that fits your place, your timeline, and your goals. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be preparing for their next move. And remember, presentation sells. It always has and always will. Thanks.